And unfortunately, I don't know what happened there. We'll have to ask Lemieux about that, whether it was just a missed, didn't see the sign, the hold sign or something, or just got called late to go back to third base. But Taylor Brennan was able to get the ball into third base, and Boucher was just caught in no man's land and easily tagged out.
And you could see he rounded the base and then kind of threw his hands up like, oh no.
Yeah.
He was caught. He didn't even
bother.
Yeah.
Boucher is, I mean, he'll admit he doesn't have the speed that he used to. He used to be a tremendous center fielder when he was younger. He had a lot of speed. He could get under that ball really quick, catch any ball he wanted to in the outfield. I mean, he's younger than me. He considers himself old. I still think he's a pretty young guy. He can play extremely well. He's got one of the best bats in the league, obviously, but maybe just not as confident in the outfield as well and with his legs running those bases.
Going to be Jordan Keoette to kick things off in the bottom of the 7th. Definitely not a safe lead right now for the Champions.
No, one-run lead, and we saw them blow that in last night's game. That was an extremely tough loss for the Champions and their fans to witness. Keoette, the single to left field, was caught stealing in the 2nd inning, and then a fly out to right field in the 5th. And Tyler Garko starting this inning with 87 pitches. If he can end this inning under that 100 pitch mark, that would be tremendous. Oh, is that's not even, sorry, Garko anymore. Garko's gone now then.
Yeah, this is Jackson Zarubin, a new pitcher into the ballgame for Trois Rivieres, who comes in relief of Garko. Zarubin, the right-handed reliever. So Keoette swings and lines this one right into the glove of Michael Suki.
So the line for Garko, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. He faced 23 batters in this game.
Back-to-back lineouts to left, or pardon me, lineouts to right field for Keoette. And now here's Vinny Golletti. Tough for Garko to be in line for the loss after that.
Yeah, to pitch that well. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, but only 1 run allowed in this inning and 5 hits in the 6 innings. And as you said, to be in line for a loss is a difficult one, but that is pitching. It's happened before, complete game shutouts in games, and you still lose as a pitcher.
This ball is grounded to second, and it's bobbled by Claude. So Golletti gets on. So now Ottawa with the runner on for Michael Hungate toward the bottom of the order. And here you get a look at it. Just took a low hop, and Claude was running the other way. First pitch to Hungate. He swings and flies it into right field. Suki has to backpedal and makes the play. 2 down. Golletti back to first. Take a look at the Can-Am League standings now. We talked about this so much, Brett. Right now, the Sussex County Miners holding a 4.5 game lead over Quebec. There you see the Champions and Trois Rivieres Anglais at much different portions of their season right now. But Ottawa, of course, trying to get back into that conversation with TR, Rockland, and New Jersey.
Yeah, at least get over that 500 mark in the season.
First pitch taken inside, ball 1 from the pitcher, Jackson Zarubin.
And I mean, it's one game at a time. You win this one, and you need some teams. It's a lot of teams ahead of you, but you need some of those teams. They will lose those games. If you just keep winning and worry about yourself, then you'll get up there eventually.
The 1-0 is flown out of the stadium foul. You hear the glass shattering sound effect. That's appropriate because there's a parking lot over there.
Yeah, hopefully that wasn't my car.
No, that's
that was a sound effect, right?
Yes.
You don't have microphones in the parking lot? Not yet, anyway.
Maybe that is what we do.
Yeah?
I wouldn't know. 2 groundouts for Nordgren today. He pulls this one down the third base line and foul. Miles Sheehan over there to play that bare hand in the bullpen. One and 2 count on the catcher, Nordgren, always with those high socks on. Champions traditionally have a player coaching at first base this season. Right there in the background, you see Austin Crispin. Just had a chat with Vinny Galletti, who takes his lead. The pitch. Nordgren goes after this. It's dropping in shallow center, but Martinez able to come in. It's actually glowed back to make the play. And that ends the frame. So the Champions will fly out and strand one base runner. It's still 1-0. So we see Jackson Zarubin back out there for the bottom of the 8th inning.
Zarubin, I had him, I don't remember the count now. I think it was around 10 pitches anyways.
It wasn't a long inning.
In that last,
Ottawa got the one hit off Vinny Galletti's bat, and other than that, it was a line out, a fly out, and a pop out. So Zarubin made quick work, and it's the top of the order and Chase Harris for the bottom of the 8th. Mentioned Scott Main came in yesterday for that save opportunity, but just couldn't get the job done. He'll have another opportunity here in the top of the 9th, provided the Champions don't put a couple more runs on the board here.
And he's a great pitcher, and he knows, you got to have that short memory as a reliever, right? You mess up one day and you pull through for your team the next day, and that's just kind of the idea that you have to have out there on the mound.
Called a strike to Harris. Nobody warming up just yet, which tells me that it might be Borkowski in the 9th.
And Borkowski is up. I think he's up over 110 pitches right now. So
the 1-1, take it outside, 2-1.
And I've seen Hal do that with his pitchers. He trusts them. And I've talked earlier in the game, and I've talked early in previous years just about that balance between pitching well for your team, pitching in long in games, and also trying to maintain that arm and not get injured. But Hal has that confidence in his pitchers.
Harris chops it to third, and Brennan throws him out. So there's one down. And here comes Daniel Bick.
Brennan busy again in today's game. 1, 2, 3, I think 4 plays he's made over there at third base.
I have 1, 2. I've got 2 groundouts to third, but I might be missing one.
2. So there was
Colby in the 4th, and then this most recent one.
Hungate in the 2nd inning.
I missed that. Yeah.
Seb Boucher with the pop-up. I guess I was kind of counting those as well.
Yeah.
And then there was that bunt. When did that happen? In the 6th inning. The bunt on a tough play, wasn't able to make the play on that one, and then just that ground out there.
And I just have the outs here, and I missed Hungate. That was one of the few ones that I don't have written down. I've got to fill out that puzzle. Colby in the 6th.
That's what
6-4-3
point streak is good for.
Take a look at the Champions bullpen. You can see Scott Main is over there, but nobody's warming up.
He's warming up in his mind right now.
The 1-1 to Bick is slapped into right field. Suki on his horse into the gap to make the play. 2 outs.
Yeah, 2 outs in the inning. You will see Borkowski come out to pitch in the 9th for the Champions.
Absolutely. The Champions have 2 complete games thus far out of their pitchers. Both of them are Jordan Kurokawa's.
And he deserves it, right?
Yes.
I will keep bringing up that the pitch count is very, very high in him, which is concerning for me. But he's pitched well. He's had a dominating performance out there, and He hasn't given it up late in this game.
Here's Sebastian Boucher with 2 outs, and the base is empty.
The last inning, he had a pop-up, a strikeout swinging to Herseg, and the fly out to left field. He will, however, be facing the top of the order, though. Javier Herrera, the number 2 hitter, followed by Brennan, who always makes hard contact, and then Cornelius, who had the single to right field in his last at-bat in the 7th inning.
Here's the pitch to Boucher, and he chops it toward the charging second baseman Glode. Tough play, not in time.
Who says Boucher doesn't have wheels?
He beats it out for an infield single. That's a tough play to make if you're Glode.
What heart there. Sees where the ball's going. It was not hit very hard to the second baseman, and Boucher just legs that one out. Great job.
Well, Seb has always been great at those infield singles. He legs one out there, and now he's 2 for 4 on the day.
Yeah, how many infield singles does he have this year? Got to look that up. So 2 singles. He gives up the walk for the single. I think he'll take that. He's still got that 400 on-base percentage. Or
Brown.
500, sorry, in this case.
Brown takes a strike. Well, we mentioned how many walks he has. In 60 games, he has 42. The record that he broke was 66 walks. In 2016, he set a single-season Can-Am League record for walks. 87. More than 20. Boucher goes on the pitch that's hit third base side. Brennan flips to first in time. And the Champions will be retired in the inning. Aguilar's walk off. Steve Borkowski will walk back on.